Video intro.
Let's get it.
I'm still gonna send it.
I like it. That perfume. Let's go. We bring the energy whether we're at the top or we're at the bottom, baby.
We're at the dead bottom.
Let's get it. No matter what, you're going to feel the energy. Guys, we're bringing you the content. We appreciate if you give us a subscription. Give us the retweet. Come on, guys. We're bringing you the content. Let's get it. SBF, FTX. What's going on here? This guy might have helped us declare the bottom.
I think he said everyone today, everyone just rise up.
Mm-hmm.
Put your hands over your hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Today marks the bottom.
Like, we thought Luna did enough damage, right? We did.
We're going to get to there, but yes.
And then he says, we're not done yet.
No. This is why it has to be the bottom.
It's got to be close.
Give me 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It has to be the bottom because there's no possible way anyone could have thought about this Black Swan event. No way. I mean, I'm sure there's a handful of people, certainly not more than 10 people that knew. 10 individuals that figured this out. Definitely. No way.
It's so unpredicted. FTX was such a trustworthy, platform and exchange, and now
every celebrity got duped. Yeah.
FTX was like the place to have. I mean, what is it? It's Coinbase, Binance, FTX. Those are probably.
I never got into FTX. I am in Coinbase and
yeah.
Binance.
Mm-hmm.
FTX would be my next. My next one. And I wouldn't even think twice, aside from what happened, obviously.
Obviously, now we probably wouldn't.
Probably. But,
so
I heard FTX has XRP, so I might.
Wait, you know what? Let's see what this guy has to say about it. You guys know Portnoy, right?
Yeah. What does he have to say?
This fucking guy lives in like like brothel in the Bahamas with like 10, 15 people who run FTX. They're all fucking each other. All these MIT nerds. He's like the number 2 donation guy to Biden. His fucking father or something is working with the SEC on legislation. What is going on? Hi, y'all. It's Sammy Bing Bing Bing. Freed. Afro. I'm so cute. Tweet. H. I lost all your fucking money. Drag this fucking clown out of there. Like, I didn't have any money.
He's not having any of it. He's not having any of it.
No, that summarizes it.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm so surprised that I am shocked. I'm not shocked that he's not arrested. I'm shocked that people who got hoodwinked by him have not come to his property and ripped him out.
Yeah, are there protests in the street? Like, what's going on? This guy, he's on Twitter every day with the numbers 30, 31, 32. A few thoughts here. It's really hard to be a regulator. They have an impossible job to do, to regulate entire industries. Like, this guy... I mean, I do agree with Portnoy to an extent. This guy's just kind of out on Twitter, like, tweeting around. Like, after he just lost billions.
Well, that's what's the funny
with
part.
A B.
That's what's hysterical about it. I mean, whether you watch Portnoy or not, I personally don't, but it's like so on point. It couldn't be described better. Every time you hit Twitter, Sam's out there going, "Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Sam. We want to." You realize people lost millions of dollars. Some people, they're gonna want to know what's going the hell on. They're gonna want to drag. They're gonna want to do some terrible things, and you're acting like this is just another walk in the park for you.
This is just he's acting. This is just a little dip
in
the market.
Oh, it's a bear market, guys.
Bear market.
Get used to
It's bear market stuff, guys.
I think the liquidator of FTX said it best when he liquidated Enron, but he after a 40-year career of liquidations, he went to FTX. He said, "Oh, sure, I'll liquidate you." He went and he said, "This is the worst I've ever seen in my entire life. No comparison."
So it's the worst he's ever seen.
This guy liquidated Enron.
You know what we also have today, guys? We have the Portnoy thing. You know what else we have? There's a sex tape.
That's right.
There's a sex tape between
tough.
SBF and Caroline. They must be held accountable.
It's gonna be tough not to watch.
They're
be
going to
tough.
release this on an uncensorable webpage.
Sounds
Wow.
like decentralized justice to me. I don't
Guys,
know.
we'd play this here live, but you know what? Our channel's going to get flagged. So we can't do it here on YouTube. But check it out if you want to see. Okay, let's get into a little bit of the charts and what's going on. We've seen some reverberating effects to other crypto platforms. Gemini, BlockFi, Genesis, they had a lot of money stored on FTX, right? So some of them are unable to provide the liquidity for withdrawals because obviously they lost a ton of their liquidity when FTX tanked.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So BlockFi's hurting. A couple other guys, Gemini and a few other guys are really hurting because of this. A huge platform like FTX gets tanked, and you're going to see a ton of other smaller guys get affected, because they obviously have, a lot of them had their money on FTX.
So man, this is just the beginning. Hopefully this is it.
Yeah.
Realistically, it's probably not, but hopefully this is the end. But there's most likely more, and so we have to be aware. Be alert.
Yeah, just like we say again, just be aware of it. You got to do a lot of research and really look at where you're putting your money. I was quick to put my money. Luckily, I didn't have money on FTX, but I'm quick to put my money on Coinbase.
Oh yeah.
Or Binance or we were talking before. Me and Tyler both almost put money on BlockFi earlier in the year.
Literally, just by chance we didn't.
Uh-huh.
It's just it's crazy. We were right there,
And you just never know. So definitely do your due diligence. We will see. Are we at the bottom?
Could we possibly be there?
So Tyler and I were chatting. We got into crypto, over here 2020.
Oh, it was such a good time.
So we haven't really seen, we saw the big run up. We haven't really seen a full on bear market just yet, but we're learning and we're seeing that some of these catalysts can really drive the whole market down. It's not just a whole, it's not always just a slow grind down from the whole market. It's some of these big hits that the market takes. It looks like over here, the top was
about 20, 19K, something like that.
Yeah, 19K. Early 2018, bottomed out. Early 2019, about a year ago, about a year after it bottomed out, recovered a little, but didn't really start ramping up again until late 2020. So it was almost 3 years. So guys, might have some time here chilling.
Oh, we have a few. This might be the bottom. I mean, this potentially could be.
Could be the bottom. Let's look here. So, here's the 1 year. 1 year ago, we pretty much topped a year ago.
Almost to the date.
Almost to the day we topped about
literally,
a year ago.
Almost.
And now we see, okay.
We were at 60 a year ago.
Yeah.
I mean, if you count a week ago, I think we're at like the all-time high of 69. So we couldn't be lower.
Yeah, it's like who else is there to shake out?
Who realistically is here that's still in the space that's potentially scared of what's to come?
If you're watching this video and you're still in the market and you're still investing and working and building, you've got to be a crypto enthusiast. You're not going anywhere.
No. And that's the thing is, I think last bear market, the people that lasted were the people that were into it for tech only. And they were like, oh, this isn't. And those are the types of people that will last because you're going to get people here for money are not going to be here. I mean, anyone who's here for money is not going to last.
No, yeah. You've got to be putting in work for the longer term at this point to really stick around. What do we have? Some of the catalysts from earlier this year that really drove us down. Celsius, from $8. They got wrecked down to 30 cents, 35 cents.
And who even knows if you can? Trading's restricted. There's it's just, who even knows with this one too.
This one was big. They were pretty high up there on the market cap. They took a hit.
Luna, that was the most notorious.
I mean, this I think this is our favorite.
Yeah, this is really.
The
I saw
Luna
40 billion evaporate in a few days.
Yeah, we saw this guy, the stable coin, kind of once it got to like, what was it? It was like 98. It was like 98, 99 low.
And
it
we're
like
going,
de-pegged.
everyone's like, oh, it's depegging.
It's depegging. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And then, this sucked a bunch of liquidity out of the market earlier this year. And then,
and the latest, this has been the absolute.
we know the latest and greatest. FTX, this, obviously we've dove into this more, but this is just another example of a lot of money getting sucked out of the market and a lot of faith and trust getting out of the market. I don't think Tom Brady sits around on Twitter scoping out cryptos to invest in, right? But he's got money in it. He's got money in it. It's a reliable place to put the money. Boom, done. Liquidated.
And at the end of the day, back to the general question, is this the bottom?
Is this the bottom?
And I think the genuine answer is, and I would love to be on record for this, we don't know, obviously. That's not the exciting part, but the exciting part is if it is not, if we do have much lower to go, Gig, I tell you what, it cannot possibly go that much lower.
No, it can't. It can't. I don't think it can dip. I don't think it can take another big dip. We could be wrong, but I don't think it can go.
Even percentage-wise, if it drops 50%, that's nothing in comparison. I'm talking about Bitcoin to what it had dropped, which was like 80%.
Yeah, exactly. We went from 60 to 16, right? We're not going to see a dip that big.
No.
So I'm just assuming at this level, it's a much safer bet to start investing. It's the risk reward at this point. Like the risk reward at 60K is much more risky than at 16, obviously. So,
yeah. Well, that's the thing is we don't know, but it doesn't really matter to me personally because it is definitely, if it is not the bottom, it couldn't possibly get much worse.
Who's gonna
relatively?
Who's gonna let it go much lower, guys? We're not gonna. We appreciate you guys tapping in. Thanks for watching. NFT Crypto Crew. Check me out on Twitter, Geck with Gig. Give us a subscribe, follow up. Really appreciate you guys.
Bullish.
We're gonna be here bullish no matter what. I mean,
realistically, 16.
16 is. I mean, we're building support around 16.
Go to 8. I don't care. Guess what? It can't possibly go much lower.
We're going to be saying it can't possibly go lower when we're at 12.
I'll be here in 2031 saying the same shit.
Let's do it, boys.